Hi folks, Jethro with you. I'm going to show you a few things trying to work out some bugs and learning how to use this new camera equipment. Maybe some things we did here at the shop. I just turned on those lights on the tool bench there. Those are all new LEDs that we put in. We took a great big 250,000 BTU unit heater off that. I'll show you some pictures of that and how we got it down with some scaffolding and some come-alongs to the ground at least to take it in. It was 476 pounds. Yep, a bit much in weight there to try to get down on the ground when you're up about 10 feet in the air. That's all new gas line that was run over to this area here after we put in this new heater. You see we also run the electric over here for 75,000 BTU unit that we use for infrared heating, and it's a pretty efficient little unit right there. You see the new television screen that we put up back there so we can watch YouTube videos from both Brent up there in Steinbach, Alberta, as well as Derek down in Tennessee with his boys. Guys that I really admire a lot that do this kind of work. There's the fenders I've been working on. I'll show you a little bit of detail on one of those here in a little bit. And there's Mavis. There's the 283 Chevy that's in it. And we got the body components just all mocked up. But this is just mock-up at this point. We'll take these all apart, try to straighten out a bunch of dents, and then do final assembly later. But yeah, these doors were a couple of pair of chopped doors that we unchopped, if you will, to fit this cab. There's a lot of sin in there. You can see some holes and what have you that don't belong up there in that overhead windshield cubby, for lack of a better way to describe it, where the windshield motors go. But we got the new steering in there, new flooring. Got the bed from Last Refuge Hot Rod out in Dolores, Colorado, and then they got me a strip kit for it, and I've cut up some cedar. I know that's soft wood for this, but we'll see if we can't make that into a bed and make it look all right. And that bed, or that tailgate, also came from Last Refuge Hot Rod. Again, they don't have the Ford insignias on them. They're not completely accurate to a 36, but for this project, good enough. That's I'm not going for pristine, not going for show or anything like that. I'm just trying to do an old school hot rod with standard, parts you'd find in a junkyard, and trying to make something out of basically nothing, knitting something together out of nothing, if you will. So there's lots of parts over there I got to go through, and got to clean up those shelves yet, and there's some stuff over there that doesn't belong. So yeah, let me show you this fender that I built out of two bob fenders. Turn on some lights around here so you can kind of see what's going on. And there we go. And you look at this guy here, this was kind of a model. I used that side and that side there as a profile to create these pieces, and that side there. And let me turn some more lights on back here. This is the guy that's out of two bob fenders. It's rough yet, but we're working on it, and it's getting close to the quality that's going to be fine enough for me on this project. Again, I'm just a hack, guys. I mean, I'm not real super capable on this, but hey, if you guys can pick up anything off me, all the better. But yeah, you can see back there where I cut the slits to get that to come out and then come back in on the end. And then I put some number 9 wire in this area here, and some Bondo from that point. It's a lot heavier than the other fender that's for the driver's side. Now I see what Brent's talking about. It's kind of hard to handle parts and hold the cameras at the same time. Maybe we'll get better at this as we go. I know he's gotten pretty good at this stuff. So yeah, there's grinder bench back there. This is kind of the workshop. Got a lift trucks up and down. There's the gantry of a crane of sorts that I use to pick parts around, and there's welding in the form of a simple Miller welder, and I've got a old what was the name of that company? Lincoln stick welder down there. And that's pretty much the extent of my tools. Everything I try to keep in some semblance of order via a mechanical bench and a wood bench over on this side. We've got a few cases of tools to try to get things done with. Anyway, that's pretty much everything that's in the Jethro's workshop. And let's see, I think I told you about the lights. Those are all LED lights. Come on real quick. Yeah, and if you look real close at these things, you take out the transformers on the inside, you wire them direct 110. not really seeing it right now, and you're probably not picking it up on the camera, but there's little bitty LEDs in those tubes on the top that reflect down. They work just like a fluorescent light, and you'll notice you don't have the, the time it takes to fire up the gas in a fluorescent tube when these guys, I mean, when they come on, boom, they are on. So, yeah, just a few things, heat, electric, I can fire up a stereo if I really like the song. My neighbors will like it too. Used an old PA that I had on the weekends. I had about 4 or 5 different PAs, so I decided to tuck one of them into that set of workbenches over there so that we could listen to some good tunes down here. We stream stuff down here quite a bit, and I got a station that I listen to out of St. Louis here that I really like. So, anywho, that's pretty well where we're at. Hope you enjoy the shop. I hope you enjoy seeing that we might be actually getting some live video up here. And I guess we'll call it right there. Thanks so much. Look forward to seeing you next time. Jethro, bye-bye.